The Jesse Blake Sports Report with Jesse Blake.
Welcome to the Jesse Blake Sports Report. Whether this is your first time here, your last time here, or somewhere in between, I appreciate that you're here today so that we can discuss the Arizona Coyotes seemingly finally finding an arena and a home and a permanent place in the wonderful state of Arizona. It seems like the Arizona Coyotes are primed to win a 95-acre piece of land auction for their new home and entertainment district. Tonight, late Thursday night, this news dropped when I'm recording this, that I'm reading this directly from PHNX Phoenix, written by Craig Morgan, the one and only Craig Morgan, the one you need to go to when you need Arizona Coyotes news. I'm going to read it directly from him. The Arizona State Land Department has officially posted for an auction of a 95-acre parcel of land in northeast Phoenix, which the Coyotes hope to purchase. The land would serve as the site of the team's new arena, as well as an entertainment district that includes shops, restaurants, residences, a theater, and an adjacent practice facility, training facility, and possible hotels. So, why this is like, hey, they're going to do it. This is kind of the moment they get their arena. As Craig Morgan outlines in his article, historically, bids for this size amount of land go unopposed. This is 95 acres where just it goes to the highest bidder. This isn't like they're applying and they need all of this stuff and blah, blah, blah. No, we've reached the point where the owner, Mr. Morello, needs to go to this live auction. And when we say auction, I say auction in the most traditional way. People are going to be sitting there with paddles. I don't know if it's going to be Alex Morello, the owner himself, sitting there with the paddle, but somebody's going to be sitting there with the paddle saying, I bid this amount. And we're not talking about like small amounts. The minimum bid here for this parcel of land is $65 million. And Alex Morello has declared, I have $65 million at least. And his job now is to just outbid anybody else who wants this land. And like I said, these type of land auctions usually go unopposed. So the Phoenix Coyotes basically got an arena. As long as on June 27th, when the live auction that anybody can watch, it's going to be open to the public, as long as it just goes to plan and there's no like really crazy things that go on, Alex Morello is going to win this land auction for $65 million plus. And from there, the Coyotes will start building this new facility, which looks kind of incredible. Like the renderings here, if you're watching right now, you can see it on screen here. The entertainment district, the practice facility, the actual arena itself, everything is done to like the highest standard of how you should be building arenas. And my favorite part about this arena, and we've talked about it a lot. If you're not familiar with this channel, if not familiar with this show, we talk about it a lot here. Private money will fund this arena. It will be privately funded by the Coyotes. And I am so happy. And I want to throw in here a story we mentioned before on the Jesse Blake Sports Report. The city of Kansas City did not allow the owners of the Kansas City Chiefs and the Kansas City Royals to use taxpayer money to upgrade their stadiums there. By having a tax implemented that would go directly to the owners of those teams and help fund revitalization to those stadiums. And the taxpayer said no. And I was so happy that the city of Kansas City said no to the billionaires. And now we have an instance where the Arizona Coyotes aren't relying on any city to say, hey, we need this amount of taxpayer money so we can keep the Coyotes here. No, they're going about it the right way. This is going to be an entirely privately funded sports arena and entertainment complex, which is round of applause. I absolutely love it. This is like the best news out of the Arizona Coyotes that has happened in the history of the franchise. They're going to have a permanent home come June 27th. I don't think they're going anywhere. I'm sorry, Salt Lake. You're going to have to get a expansion team, which you would like. You'll do it. You'll get one day. And Atlanta, if you were hoping for the Phoenix Coyotes, it's not happening. Arizona Coyotes, that's one in the Phoenix jar. The Arizona Coyotes are staying in Arizona in their brand new arena. I don't know how long they'll be in Mullet for, but it's going to take a while to build this new place and this new arena, but they're going to be there for a long time. congratulations, Coyotes fans. You have a home. It seems like, I don't know too much about like the actual locations of where this is going to be in terms of like getting to it in Phoenix and if it's going to be convenient and all of that. I'm just not familiar with the geography of Arizona. But fans, I hope you're happy. They have a home. Today's a day to celebrate, and June 27th will be the official celebration. Consider this the pre, like this is the pre-party before you go out to the actual party. It's a good time to be a Coyotes fan today, and June 27th will be the actual celebration when Alex Morella holds up his paddle and wins the land auction for this great new arena. That is it for me tonight. Thank you for being here. It could have been anywhere in the world you chose to be listening or watching this right now, and I appreciate you for that. Good night from Toronto.
And that is how it's done.
The Jesse Blake Sports Report with Jesse Blake.
Jesse Blake, the guy that likes to hear his name twice in one sentence. Sure, I know him. No, he doesn't have an ego at all.